What's up, fight fans? I'm J.Cotto, and welcome to J.Cotto's Fight Page.
Realest niggas in the game left.
YTBC.
Realest niggas in the game left. Realest niggas in the game left. As I look around, we the realest in the game left.
I'm going to give y'all
Realest niggas in the game left.
the results of Saturday's fights,
Realest niggas in the game left.
as well as
Realest niggas in the game left. As I look
the list of fighters.
realest in the game left.
The list of fighters that are on the fucking roster, that are active, and that we need to see improve, or what they need to do to further their career, and in our eyes, become greats for the year 2016. Now, I'm going to give you the results to a couple of fights that happened yesterday. Now, Brian Jennings versus Luis King Kong Ortiz was a great heavyweight matchup. And I'll tell you right now, the heavyweight division needed this. Okay? They needed this fight. No disrespect to Tyson Fury and Vladimir Klitschko, but I would have to say this fight right here, it did its justice, as well as the fight with the previous week with Anthony Joshua and Dillian White. But back to Jennings Ortiz. Second loss in Jennings' career, okay, as he loses to Ortiz in the 7th round. And Ortiz wins and still is 24-0 with 21 and with 21 KOs, and is undefeated. Is WBA interim champ, of course. And they both tested with VADA and they tested clean. Okay, we both know what's been said about Ortiz, about what happened, but Ortiz says that he wants Deontay, he wants Fury, and every fighter that's in line. Okay, now that to me sounds like a competitive heavyweight champion who wants to defend and possibly, or should I say, wants to unify. And King Kong Ortiz, definitely shout out to you, brother. Keep doing your thing. And hashtag come back to boxing, man. Andy Lee versus Billy Joe Saunders, the long anticipated, awaited fight for the UK fans, and Saunders beats Lee for the WBO strap via decision, and it was a hard fight to score for me and for many others as well. It was a great fight, and the third round was possibly fire. And as Andy Lee got knocked down twice, but I've been saying this, man, for a long time. The UK, okay, their circuit, they they have the most competitive fights, man. I mean, these guys are very competitive, man. They give it their all. They fight. They make no excuses, man. Bring some of that shit here to the States, man. But UK boxing definitely, man. Shout out to the Fight Guru, Adam Forsey Sports, Bayloric TV, so on and so forth, and Andrew Senior, aka the Boxing Librarian. Well, the Axeman, Nick Walters, okay, pulls a draw, okay, to Jason Sosa, and most would disagree. Okay, Walters did some things wrong, but we still have to wait and see. Now, you know, he was doing things he wasn't supposed to do, like fighting on the inside too much. But it is what it is. C'est comme ça. You know what I mean? Keith Thurman had an announcement. Okay, it was BBC, I think, Fight of the Year and Fighter of the Year, and you know, as we were all waiting for this announcement, he spoke on the hematoma. He talked on Colazo. He talked on NBC, ESPN. He also talked about title defenses. But then the next generation, the O. Then he said he would. He said he matched most of the welterweights within the division today. Most of the fighters. Kell Brooks, Spence Jr., Porter, Khan. and said that he wanted the Porter fight, at with 8-ounce gloves, and he uh he basically named no fucking opponents, and that's the shit that got everybody's fucking balls hurting, But it is what it is, and this is my overview of what I've seen out of boxing in 2015. Okay, now we all have to agree that if you look at it, because it's the fucking truth, after the prize fighter from Vegas left boxing, things picked up. More O's were lost. There was more competitiveness. There was more room. Now we're seeing boxers that are where we're supposed to shine. You see? So this is my overview of what I see. All right. Peace to everybody who's following hashtag come back to boxing. I hope I do you proud. But as a boxing fan, boxing 2015 has been transitional. All right. From an anticipated mega super duper dud fight, okay, to an anticipated retirement, okay, to very great upsets. Arguments on free TV, free boxing on free TV. The middleweight division fighters, new fighters, proteges, loyalties questioned by proteges. Some champions, have actually diminished in skill, taking voluntaries, not mandatories, of high-ranked matches. There's no scapegoat as to say, man, shut up. You've never been in a boxing ring. You've never put on gloves, etc. Yes, I have. Okay? But I'm not the focus of attention here. The high standard, quote unquote, that these fighters have put themselves under, it has to be checked, called out, and inspected, right? Fans who are biased have come on strong, but as well as lacking knowledge. As 2016 comes and it closes, and closes 2015, let's all hope and pray that there will not be any more made-pack references to Triple G Canelo or Triple G Ward or any other fighters or fighters to that matter. Let's all allow boxing to cleanse and grow again. Everybody, it's time to hashtag come back to fucking boxing. Now, this is my list, and it's basically the whole fucking, I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I think these fighters need in 2016 in order to catch our fucking eyes and our attention and our money again. Because I know we learned the lesson from 2015. I'm only sure we have become more wise when it comes to consume. But first, I'm going to hit you with a little more Jada before I give you this list on these boxers as to what they need for 2016. Let's get it, YTBC.
Dope boy really touch the work. I push pounds of purple, nigga been illegal. My IT running out of dog food. She put cocaine in her syringe needle. You ain't never been to the pen either. You ain't never came around here to spin either. Niggas ain't sparing no friends either. Nigga roll with you, didn't leave you. I'm serving my neighbor, I'm getting the paper. We all strapped, we like a small arcade. I'm telling my niggas, let's get rich. Fuck this shit, we can fall out late. Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to give you the list. Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez has had a great year. 2014 has had a great year. 2015, and he's going to have a great year in 2016. The thing is, there's been rumors of him fighting, Santa Cruz, shit like that. Like, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, because Roman Gonzalez, he's from the Arguello cloth. I've said it once, I'll say it again. The man with Hawaiian Punch Vieira, the way he, oh man, dominated. I tell you right now, Roman Gonzalez is something to keep looking for in 2016, most definitely. and most definitely Victor Postal. Definitely expect him to be in matches with motherfuckers that are willing to fight, because this motherfucker could fight. Postal could definitely fight. Prospect Felix Verdejo has gained a couple of stripes. Next year, he's going to be in there with a bunch of hard motherfucking hitters in the division. I expect him to have at least, by September, I expect him to have at least two fucking names on his resume. Javante Tank Davis, the prize fighter from Vegas's protege, very good boxer all around. Reminds me of Pretty Boy Floyd, not Money May. And expect him to blow up really fast, simply because of the push that he's getting and the support from, prize fighter from Vegas and the TMT brand. So hopefully he'll progress and, let's see what happens. Great talent. As well as Errol Spence Jr. I expect them to have at least two names, two big names, two well-known names, and to be tested this year in 2016, because he's a great body puncher. He's going to become all around a great fighter, and he's showing the tools that a great fighter is able to deliver. And Errol Spence Jr. is also being looked after by the prize fighter from Vegas, and it's a great thing. But in the future, will we ever see anybody from TMT go up against each other? You see that, But let's see what happens. But Errol Spence Jr. is definitely, one to be looking for as well, man. He's blowing up fast with his hands, and that's awesome. Leo Santa Cruz, another one who should be having big names by next year. Okay, definitely. And if he fights the next man I'm about to name that he should have fought in 2014, but instead he decided to leave and move up, well, then he's got my vote. But as for now, he's got a lot to show for me. His last match that he had, he impressed basically almost everybody in the boxing world. But then when they took a look at it again, and after all the shit talking he's talking now, that he wants this man now, Guillermo Rigondeaux. Okay, Guillermo Rigondeaux or Rigondeaux. You know, this man here is the most feared fighter in his weight class. This man here doesn't get the push that he needs because he has a fucked up, and we all got to agree, he's got a fucked up management team. They need to push him a little more. So now what's happening with in Japan and I think it's China or something like that, where he was fighting, if I can remember, now all of a sudden they've got fighters from over there, and they're getting a push now, and they couldn't push him over there, but now they bring him here, and now he's over. Hey, let's see what happens. He was supposed to deliver, but he was too technical, took his time, and people don't want to see that, anymore. So I'm more than sure this last shot that he has with whoever he's going up against in 2016, that first fight that he has to impress enough for us to go, okay, I want to see him this year again in September or something like that. You know what I mean? But he's got to show and prove, man. He's got to be a stick of fucking dynamite. Sean Porter. Sean Porter needs to do more talking and let his father do more promoting behind the scenes. He needs to take charge of his voice, simply because you know uh, when Sean Porter talks, if you guys don't notice, it always sounds as if it's always different from what his pop says. See, his pops wants this, but Sean Porter wants that. You see, and Sean Porter, if you left it up to him, I'm more than sure he'll be able to get fights. But I think people pull out simply because his father, and I understand his father's love, and his father's going to make sure that he's good and all. But at the same time, you've got to know when to speak up for yourself. But it is what it is. It remains to be seen. I just would like to see Sean Porter with bigger names, like going up against Keith Thurman, which that fight's supposed to be, made soon or whatever. But let's see what happens, man, in 2016. Lucas Matisse, right? His last loss wasn't to a nobody. It was just the way he lost. He hesitated on pulling on the trigger when he had to. He was resting. He was resting a little too much, and wasn't setting up his shots correctly. And he get every time he moved forward, he would get smashed. Every time he and then he got pushed to fight back, going backwards, and he got smashed. And he's gotta regroup and decide what the fuck he wants. And once he's okay, I would love to see him go up against this man right here, which is a friend of mine as well, Mauricio Herrera. And Mauricio Herrera has a strap, and I would like him and Matisse to get at it. But it's been said that him and Provodnikov, which is another one in 2016. I would like to see with a little bit more dynamite matches going on, a little more explosion behind them. Behind these fighters that are explosive. But Mauricio Herrera, what I would like him to do is hit a little more harder, work more on power, and work more on elusiveness, because you know it's not always you got to get in the shoulders and in the neck, brother. But otherwise than that, you're awesome. Lamont Peterson. Okay, we all know that he gave Danny Garcia a boxing fucking clinic. All right, he boxed his fucking socks off. I don't care what anybody says. I respect Danny Garcia, but at the same time, we gotta call a spade, man. Lamont Peterson boxed his fucking socks off. All right, proof is in the fucking picture. If you look at his fucking inswell, it's all good, bro. It's all good. All right. Uh, Lamont Peterson, I would like to see him, going up against, perhaps a Terrence Crawford in 2016. That would be good. Guriokis Gamboa needs to get off his ass and fight a little harder and possibly move up. Okay? Start becoming a big boy. I would like to see that. Terrence Crawford is doing well. He's doing exactly what he needs to be doing. All right? He just has to speak up a little more and call out bigger names. You know what I mean? Because that last call out he had, when he told the opposition, "Did you find what you were looking for?" He ain't stutter nothing. He's built for that shit. He's worked comfortably working his way into that, and that's baby Hearns right there. um, Chris Algieri, you know, ever since Jackson, he's been doing fucking well. He's been boxing, man. He's been doing very well, and he wants his revenge against Pac. I don't think he's gonna get it. Um, and against Khan, he could possibly get that in the future if Khan doesn't front. You know what I'm saying? But he possibly, could get it. But Chris Algieri, he's working on power now. He's been hitting a little harder. I think by mid 2016, he should surprise us with a knockout. Okay, a very impressive knockout by a mid-level fighter, which is what he needs. Now Tim Bradley got himself a new trainer. Doesn't have Joel Diaz anymore. So now he's got Teddy Atlas. And Teddy Atlas and him are motherfucking Turk 182. Only old heads know what that is. But or Turk 184, my bad. But the firemen, meaning they're putting out the next box is fire. You know what I'm saying? And you know, perhaps these two were made for each other. Perhaps the rest of Bradley's career, you know, he can add on what he got from Joel Diaz along with, you know, Atlas's work, and possibly they'll make a brand new fucking fighter. Because he looked pretty good against Rios, but yet it was Rios. So let's see what happens. Okay, Gabriel Rosado just finished coming off a Cloudy fight, but a lot of people talking shit because Cloudy's 38 years old. He's finished, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is. Gabriel Rosado's a warrior. He represented the BKB, and, you know, he's champ BKB. And, I don't know, man. I would like to see him go up against, you know, possibly Demetrius Andrade, you know, he's fought Lemieux, you know. I mean, Gabriel Rosado's a warrior. You got to give him his respect, you know. I think 2016, he's possibly gonna probably maybe win a strap and then move, you know, from there move it on maybe a couple of months or whatever. But Demetrius Andrade or Andrade, I would like to see him. All right, he's been calling everybody out, man. This guy wants to fight. I respect him. I respect what he wants to do. You know, he's involved with a lot of charities. You know, Andrade, man, he could fight, man. He could fight. He got them hands, and you know, a lot of people, I think they ducking him, man. You know, because he's been calling everybody out. He's been, yo, what's up? I want to fight. You know, he's been in a lot of interviews. I've been seeing him, man. You know, 2014, and you know, he's been calling a lot of people out since then. But it is what it is, man. You know, after yesterday's performance, I'm more than sure everybody, Luis King Kong Ortiz, they want to see more of him in 2016. You know, you know, a lot of people saying that he's going to give a lot of heavyweights problems, and I have to agree with that. Alexander Povetkin as well. Okay, only has 2 losses. This guy right here, this powerhouse as well, man. Yo, I see him going forward. Tyson Fury as well. I think in 2016 he's going to be even more controversial. Even more controversial. Vladimir Klitschko, I hope he makes that comeback. If he doesn't, I hope he loses in style, not in a whole ship going down. You know what I mean? I hope it doesn't lose that bad if he does lose. But if he does win, that'll be fucking amazing. Anthony Joshua's on the come up. He's going to keep shooting up. I think 2016 is his year. I think he's going to be knocking out a lot of names as well. Well, the names that are there so far. But, you know, I think Joshua is going to also learn that he needs to jab a little more and be a little bit more elusive. You know what I mean? He was tested by Dillian White, and which so far over there, you know, was the best heavyweight. And you know, he was tested, and his chin held up. You know, shit. I think Anthony Joshua's gonna take he's gonna take over the heavyweight division after a while. I mean, you got to give him some time, but it's gonna happen. You know, he has a lot of potential. Sergey Kovalev, I know he wants Adonis Stevenson. I hope he gets Adonis Stevenson. I hope that fight is made. I don't care about this racism shit that they trying to pull on this other bullshit. I don't really fucking care. Let it happen. The fight that is, I want these 2 guys to get in the ring and punch the shit out of each other. You know, this fight has to just go on already. Andre Ward, he needs to stop getting fucking injured. He needs to fucking come back. He needs to stop stalling. He needs to fight. He needs to fucking fight. Okay? Enough is enough. Super 6 was a while back. You came back. BET wasn't impressive. Your Ward fans are going to hate me, but it is what it is. He only had 1 fight in. You can't put him on the fucking pound for pound list now. That's ridiculous. With 1 fight in, okay. So then they should put Briggs there. They should have put Briggs. Because, I mean, he's 6 fights in, right? So why Briggs ain't ranked up there? He's only, I think, 13 if I'm not mistaken. So, point being said, we have to see more of Ward putting in work. Bernard Hopkins, I don't know, man. Me personally, love the dude, but I need him to just stay retired. I don't want him to get hurt, man. He's intelligent. I love when he breaks down the knowledge in boxing. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want him to get hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have said the same for Roy Jones Jr., but of course, you know, he's talking about coming back again. You know, God bless him, man. I mean, but he's got to chill. Now, the guy he lost to, Enzo Maccarinelli, I expect this dude to be very competitive in 2016. We have to see more of this guy. And what he did to Roy Jones, I want to see him doing more to people in that weight class. Brian Jennings, he can come back. He's got potential. It's only a second loss. He'll be all right, man. I see 2016 for him going with as well. Dillian White as well. He just got surgery, um, on his shoulder. Uh, if he loses twice next year, he then just hang him up. You know what I mean? But if he progresses and wins one and loses one, then he definitely can move forward and compete. Cecilia Brockhaus, the first lady, okay, undisputed, undefeated. I would love to see more of her in the States. What's up, guys? Why aren't we hashtag pushing women's boxing? What's going on? What's going on? Cecilia Brockhaus should have been on the cover of Ring Magazine. Okay? She's undefeated. Most of y'all don't even know who she is. Undisputed. Every fucking title. Anyway, Adrian Broner. I would like Adrian Broner to succeed in 2016 by him damn self. Concentrate more with his trainer Mike Staff. Okay? Forget about the prize fighter from Vegas. It is what it is. If y'all got love for each other, y'all got love. But Adrian Broner is going to make Adrian Broner a legend. He just needs to stop with the bullshit, get it more in control to where it's a formula as to where it doesn't leak out to your life, and you know what I'm saying, and you be all right, because he's a good dude, man. I like fucking Adrian Broner. I just don't like his fucking fuckery. I don't like when he gets himself in trouble. I don't like when he fucks himself over. I hate that shit. I hate when potential fucks up. All that other ranting shit in the can and all that, I don't give a shit. I don't care about any of that. That's all a gimmick. The kid got skill. And he had more balls than the prize fighter from Vegas at the time when they was trying to make that super duper quadruple fight that was a dud, because he was calling out Pacquiao. As to his big bro, was just like, nah, I don't know who that is. Nah, I'm not fighting him. I'll talk to my manager. Oh, I don't know. No, he's on steroids. But, whatever. Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia. You know, I have respect for Danny Garcia. I also have respect for Angel Garcia. Mr. Angel Garcia. Right? But, Mr. Angel Garcia, I wish you would stop lying to your son by telling him that he's actually winning these matches, man. Then he takes Salka, and we don't know what he was ranked. And then it just kept going on from there until he fought Lamont Peterson, who was very competitive, and look what he did. Mauricio Herrera, who was supposed to be a cherry pick, look what happened. And I think the politics was so dirty on my man Mauricio Herrera because of that, making you look bad, that after, I think it was against Benavidez, they robbed him. And we all know that he fucked Benavidez up, right? Just to make him look like, no, y'all people don't know what he's talking about. So let's strip him. Let's make it look like people don't know what they're talking about. Look, he fought Benavidez, a young kid, and he lost, just like Danny. He knows age, so he really did beat Danny. They think that shit. Trust me. Politics are crazy. But anyway, I just want Danny Garcia to be more competitive, because when you fight, cherry picks or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I just call it non-competitive fights. It fucks up your natural abilities, man. It fucks up your hard hitting abilities. You know, it limits you as well because the other guy's not coming at you as to the way a competitive fighter would be coming at you. Angle, speed, precision, power. You know what I'm saying? A cherry pick is half that. What comp is that? How? And then when you do fight, it's like you undertrained or you underfought. You know what I mean? So when you do fight somebody competitive like Lamont Peterson, what happened? You couldn't match the hands. So that's what happened. So I just hope Danny Garcia picks himself up. Daniel Jacobs, the Magic Man, doing exactly what he's doing, kid. You know what I mean? And respect to Quillen, but I knew he was gonna win, and I called it. I knew Daniel Jacobs was gonna wax him, but I didn't know he was gonna do it in that fashion. Like, man, he impressed me. Now I just hope that God continues to bless Daniel Jacobs and go forward more health with his health, and he's able to give us the competitive fights that he's been giving us so far. You know what I mean? I really like Daniel Jacobs, man. Andre Berto, after the Floyd fight, regardless he lost, he he's feeling more competitive now. He's feeling more into wanting to meet and fight you know, fighters and shit and want to go for straps. So hey, I'm all for it. I would like to see more of Andre Berto, definitely. I would definitely. I wish Andre Berto would give Victor Ortiz his comeback fight. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Amir Khan, okay, he can box. I like Amir Khan, but in 2016, Amir Khan has to fucking fight Brook. Get that out the way because all us hardcore fans, all us boxing fans want to see is Amir Khan impressively beat a name. He had a problem with fucking C minus fighter Chris Algieri. Okay? He had a fucking problem with him. If he beats Brook convincingly, oh man, great. Then he's proven to us, okay, he's got that out the way. He's got the name up there. Now we want to see him in the limelight. You can't just force your way up there, Khan. You can't just say, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm going to fight Mayweather. I'm going to fight Pacquiao. But I'm the best. But yet I haven't fought anyone yet. And every time I want to fight, I talk so much shit that everybody pulls out. Or I pull out. And that's the fucking truth. That's exactly what happens. So, Amir Khan, stop saying, I want to fight Mayweather. I want to fight I want to fight Pacquiao. I want to fight. You want to fight everybody but Brook. I don't need to fight Brook. He need to fight me. He need to look for me. How is it that he needs to look for you and you don't have a fucking strap? Brook has the fucking strap. You should be hunting rabbits. You should be hunting the title. Right? So Khan, start hunting. Peter Quillen, he had that O for a while. The Magic Man came through. Peter Quillen, here's what you need to do. You need to regroup, come back like the champ that you are, and start fighting, start taking competitive names, brother, in that within that division. Definitely. Kell Brook, you need to come out of hiding and fight more competitive names as well. Okay? You've got a fucking strap there, and you need to fight. And at the same time, try to make the fight with fighting Amir Khan. What the fuck? Peace to all my UK listeners. I love you guys, man. And you know, I would like to see that, Kell Brook. All right, so take the fight with Khan and make it happen. Andy Lee, bounce back, 2016. You lose one more time, hang him up, brother. Hang him up. Billy Joe Saunders, he talking shit about he don't want to fight Gennady Golovkin. He hasn't even mentioned Canelo, but whoa, whoa, whoa. You want to fight Cotto? Okay. All right. Well, let's see what happens. I don't know. I don't know. I think you should fight Canelo or Triple G. I think you should fight Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders. Because that'll be a nice setup for the fight between Triple G and Canelo in September if it happens. See, because then Canelo will have two straps. hmm Groves is coming back. Would love to see him again. Good addition once again. Benavidez, would love to see him again. Deontay Wilder, he needs to stop with the voluntary fucking choosing and start doing voluntary manslaughter in the ring and start fucking people up, okay? Because everybody's calling out now Bum Squad, and I don't want to hear it. In 2016, if you go and you fight somebody less than zero, man, okay? Both of the Charlo brothers as well. I would love to see these guys in action. Fellas, so far, so good. And I'm liking it. Manny Pacquiao. Bradley. Khan. Crawford. We don't know. But it better be a fucking good one on the way out. Shane Mosley. Okay. Came back. The Mayorga shit was fucking fuckery to the fullest. But he got the win. Then now fought I forgot the kid's name out, and it is what it is. So let's see, man. Maybe Shane Mosley will go up against somebody less of age, faster, and then he proves himself, knocks the kid out. Woo! In a title run again, maybe going for one more title on the way out, Mr. Mosley. I think so. Looks like it. Keep fighting the way you are. Please don't test positive, though, man. All jokes aside, bro. Canelo, stop the 155. I like you, man. You're fucking awesome. But stop the 155 fuckery. Let's stop it. Let's not do no. Let's look. 160. You're a middleweight. You're a mid-to-weight, junior middle, whatever. You're a middleweight. The strap you have is for 160. 160. Don't want to fucking hear it. Supposed to defend at 160. So that's what you should fight. Don't do this to your fucking career, man. And Gennady Golovkin, okay, you would fight Floyd Mayweather, 154. You won't fight Andre Ward, 168. That's what most would say. Okay, whatever. But at the same time, Ward didn't want to fight Golovkin at a point either. So let's stop the bullshit. Yes, it's out there. Yes, it is. Stop it. Stop it. Yes, it is. Look into it. It's there. Okay? So Gennady, so far you've been doing good. You have a KO ratio that's past Mike Tyson's. You're doing good so far. And it's not, it's not your fault because you've been calling everybody out. You want to fight Canelo. Now it's on Canelo. I hope Canelo doesn't do this 155 bullshit and stops and just goes. Cotto, I would like to see you back in the welterweight division, man. If it's going to be a last fight you have, two more last fights, please let it be in the welterweight division. Now, 2016 from these fucking promoters. Bob Arum. Ginkgo biloba, motherfucker. I love you. Thank you for all the fucking great fights you've given us in the past. But motherfucker, you forgetting shit. You're going to see now. Ginkgo biloba. Good for the mind. Helps you think. Tranquility. Get it. It's good. Oscar De La Hoya. Do not try to do what the prize fighter from Vegas has done. And kill the pay-per-view model. And kill boxing by doing all these fucking catchweights. And try to make a 155 fucking division. Stop it. Don't do it. Kathy Duva. More collaboration, more pushing Sergey, and get a couple more big names in your stable, girl. Come on, you a vet. Lou DiBella as well. Al Heyman. Al Heyman. We need you to start collaborating because you get what you want, right? So if you want to make us happy, if you want to see our dollars, if you want us to respect you, if you want us to say, hey man, Al Heyman, if you want us hardcores to say, hey, Al Heyman, he's the fucking man. If you want us to say that, well then make these fights with fighters that we want to see fighting against each other. It's simple. Eddie Hearn, come to America, collaborate. Everybody, all these promoters right here, even Don King, fuck it, get in it. All you guys, all 7 of you. King, Arum, Duva, De La Hoya, DeBella, Heyman. You know, just get together. It's one fucking big pie. We wouldn't mind if you monopolized all together. All together. Look at the football and baseball model. It's simple. You guys have stables. Same shit. Merchandise. Oh, everything's out there. You guys can get paid evenly with a big fucking split. Yes, you can. You can do that. You can do that. But the shit here that's fucking this up is that you guys want 75%. You want everything. If you guys would have sat down a long time ago. I mean, damn it, Errolman and fucking King sat down and made great matches, man. I mean, shit. So everybody should get together. Even the networks. And just tell the networks, listen, shut the fuck up. Look what we've done here. You see this? See this fight card? You see this here? See this pay-per-view? You see this? See this program? Right? That's it. And if y'all don't know shit about the new model, well, I guess Al Heyman is leading the way, right? Supposedly. And Eddie Hearn. Well, then I guess they'll teach you guys. It only takes a fucking phone call and a fucking draft of the business model and just to do it. That's it. You guys already fucking have WWE interests. Like, for Christ's sake. Oh my goodness. So just get it in, guys. This has been a special report, the fight page, and I just hope you guys liked what 2015 brought. Okay, this is the closeout, the review and closeout of 2015. I would like to thank everybody who had subscribed this year, subscribed last year, year before that. Everybody who inboxes me and, you know, talks with me, social media, other forums, boxing forums, everybody who follows me, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys rock, man. You guys are the best. And for 2016, man, I'm gonna be making shirts and I'm just gonna be giving them out to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm gonna be selling them, but at the same time, I'm gonna be giving it out to you guys. You know, I'm having technical difficulties with fucking my audio, so the Brosco and the 4-5 is going to happen. I say give me about another month. It should be out there, guys. So for all the followers of Brosco and his 4-5, it's there. Have faith, and I'll come through. The show box will be there as well. There's everything that was with the audio, but for now it's gonna be the news and a little inventive stuff like this, man. All right, guys. Love each and every one of y'all. God bless. Stay vigilant. Don't believe what everybody tell you until you dissect it. Hashtag come back to boxing. Peace.
Roll up, I got 5 new flavors, 12 new gauges, and 9 new haters. Gotta watch these bands for this little white man trying to come and find who paid us. What you know about the cartel boss? Looking at you saying, damn, you know what you missed. And you talk about fucking with this rap shit now, nigga, you must be crazy. 36 ounces, you must been waiting. I blew up though for what you gave me. I grew up though, you know who